Hey everybody, Jason from JTV Life. Welcome back. Today, I'll tell you what, man, it is hot as you know what outside. It's not even 11 and it's about 95 degrees out, but it's got me thinking that I could probably get a second round of my Datil peppers and my Tabasco peppers going because I'm trying to build up seed stock. So eventually further down the road, when we hopefully get a farm, I can go full scale production on these and make a badass hot sauce, which I do. I'll throw a card up here, have a video for how I've been making it lately for all you hotheads out there that might have found this video just looking for pepper content. If you're new, please subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see, maybe even know what I did wrong. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna figure it out together. Let's go. I think it's that time of the season where my Everglade tomatoes have kind of come and gone, and kind of had my fun with them. I'm gonna save a couple for some seeds, but I really wanna take their pots and utilize them for some of my peppers. Peppers have been grown in a mix of those same big black tubs. I think they're about 7 gallons. I think it's a keg container actually, but it was one of the cheapest containers that I could purchase. Those little terracotta guys right there were about 17 a pop. Those were only $8 a piece at Home Depot. So I drilled some holes in them, turned them into pots, but terracotta just really, look how stunted a lot of these plants are. And granted, I have kind of a wide genetic variation on these seeds because I planted almost 220 seeds to get 13 plants. My brother-in-law has the rest of them. And right when I ran out of fertilizer, I learned that in Pinellas County, Florida, where I live during whatever months we're in right now, they don't sell fertilizer at the stores. I guess this is their effort to stop red tide. So I'm really glad I could do my part, but my plants have been suffering since. So I got some stuff and we're just gonna kind of mix up our own from scratch. I watched this video, it looked like some sort of like Asian operation, but I mean, I love the Asian ops, man, because I'll tell you what, it's all super simple, very stripped down, but very highly productive. I'll leave a link in the description below to this particular pepper video. I'm gonna try and sort of mimic their mix. They really don't give us any sort of ratios, but I'm gonna kind of do what they're doing and just test the pH with a pH meter I just picked up. I'll leave a link in the description below to it. I got mine at Home Depot for 20. They actually have it for $5 cheaper at Amazon, so that's the link I'll leave. And it has a moisture content reader. I'm not really doing succulents or anything right now, so I just rolled with whatever I could walk out of the store with today. And just like every fun toy, batteries not included. I'm kind of interested to see what the pH of some of these particular products are just out of the box. Now that I got the battery in there, you can kind of see it waving. I mean, pH 7's neutral-ish, with 14 being pretty alkaline and sort of lower you're getting being very acidic. So let's check it out. I got some black cow scrape manure. So it looks like that's around 7. Pretty neutral, nice cow manure. The product I got from Home Depot is this cow manure that's already mixed with a compost. It's really cheap, it was only $2 a bag. Looks like the pH is still right around 7, a little bit higher than 7. Let's go check out the peppers out back and see what they've been living with. This plant right here is kind of like Big Daddy on the block, so I'm gonna see what he is. And he's just a tad above 7, and he's rocking it. These guys have been the most kind of scallywaggy the whole time, so let's see what we got here. I don't know, this one's a little bit below 7. And that one's right about at 7. I'm kind of curious what the Reaper's sitting at. This particular plant, I got this sprout from a not even ripe fruit that a woman gave me at a flea market. It had 4 seeds in it. All right, and here we're on the other side of 7 as well. Ooh, this one's higher, it's up by 8. That one's higher as well, 8. Now that we kind of know where we're sitting at with our kind of baseline pH and our different plants, I'm gonna look at the quick little guide that this came with. Supposedly it's got the ideal pHs for over 350 plants. Wow. Talking about value packed. According to the literature, we want to shoot from 5.5 to 7.0, but I'm not really happy with that answer because that's quite the range. Google time. I found this study from UF and they talk about 6.5, so hell, we'll do it. Oof. Man, I'll tell you what, one of those new school kiddie wagons really helps out around the yard. These pots also had a couple different types of basil and some flat parsley growing in them as well. I'm just gonna remove these and then put them in those terracotta pots because I think since the terracotta pots wick away moisture so well, they are probably better suited for things that like a well-draining soil like herbs. I don't even have a garden spade. That's pretty lame, I guess, if I'm a gardener, wannabe farmer. But I did actually just get a tip button added down there. So if you want to leave me a tip, so that way I don't have to live like a refugee, that'd be much appreciated. I do plan on putting all that money back into content for the channel. I keep my broad and designer bags and red bottoms on my feet. There's peanuts in here that the squirrels, I don't know who gives these squirrels peanuts, but yeah, buried all the way at the bottom of that. Another one, maybe I'm growing them. See what our pH is. All right, we're right at about 7, so we definitely want to lower it. This particular soil was just a pre-made organic raised garden bed soil. I got the raised garden bed soil because I figured, hey, this is pretty much a raised garden bed or container. These plastic ones though, you gotta look out, man. You don't wanna put the shovel right through the side. That'll happen. Heard of the saying, shit rolls downhill? The rest will mix. All right, let's see if we can get these plants onto a better life in their new home. Pretty good roots though. Now I'm just gonna mix up a little extra in that 5-gallon bucket on the side, fill around the edges. And I'm pretty much doing 50-50, just that raised soil bed mix and this straight up yellow bag pure manure. To seal the deal and kind of act like a litter on top, a little bit of extra nutrient, I'm gonna put it's cow manure and organic compost, sort of help keep that moisture in and also rain down those nudies. In that Asian video, they use a mix of lime, which I guess they use because they're trying to raise their soil's pH. Here we just need to lower it just a tad. And then rice husk, which I mean, I'm sure is probably their most available organic sort of byproduct. Who knows what's in this? It's probably just like forestry mulch and pure manure. So we're pretty much just doing that. Very simple inside of a raised pot. Let's see what our sort of combined pH is here. I'm gonna stick it towards the side so I don't kind of get any of this soil that's right around the plant that came from the original pot. And we are right at about a 6.75. So we're only about 0.25% off from where we want to be. And I'm thinking I'm going to correct this pH through a liquid product that will lower the pH of the water that I'm putting on it, and in turn slowly lower the pH of the soil. So I think I'm just going to use this sort of slightly acidified water for maybe a week on it or so, and we'll see if there's any difference in sort of the color of the foliage or how the plant's reacting. Go ahead and put this one next to Big Papa for some good luck. Maybe he'll spit on some game. Wow, I feel so much better after getting that out and doing some gardening, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. I highly recommend gardening for anybody that's looking for a way to relieve stress. It's done wonders for me. If you guys are a veteran just getting out, definitely subscribe to the channel. We'll do some gardening together. Sort of one of my little things working on my mentals that I've realized is in the time I served, missing all those holidays and stuff, I sort of got seasonal vertigo, and I'm trying to realign with the seasons of the planet. And a lot of that is kind of gardening and this new interest I have in regenerative farming. So that's kind of where my headspace is at. This is part one, guys. I'm gonna do another one on sort of like the watering and stuff, kind of break it up, not make them so long. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single one in this series. Thanks a lot for coming along, guys. Peace. Pepper. 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 Pepper.